Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into something really special coming out of Argentina's National University of Córdoba. It's a bold new educational model, an experiment that's trying to answer one of the biggest questions we all face today.
Okay, let's just jump right in. We're living in what everyone's calling the fourth industrial revolution. And this isn't just about things getting a little faster. It's a total transformation of every industry, every single job, and the skills we need to to keep up. So, this creates a massive problem for the way we've always done education, right? I mean, traditional universities were built for a world that was much more predictable. A long degree program can be outdated before a student even gets their diploma. So, how on earth are we supposed to prepare for a future that's constantly rewriting the rules?
To really get why their solution is so innovative, we first have to wrap our heads around the scale of the challenge. This isn't just about a few new gadgets. We're talking about a fundamental shift, a fusion of digital, physical, and even biological tech. You know, things like AI, robotics, biotech, all coming together at once. And this slide really breaks down why the old ways just aren't cutting it. The pace of change isn't just fast, it's exponential. It's getting faster and faster. It isn't happening in just one industry. It's affecting every part of society. And it's systemic, changing the very basics of how we live and work. The old models just weren't built for this kind of constant, rapid innovation. So, facing this challenge, the National University of Córdoba did something really radical. They decided to stop trying to just patch up the old system. Instead, they built something completely new from the ground up, an innovative, experimental answer called Campus Norte. And let me tell you, this is not just another campus building. The people who created it call it a mini experimental educational city. The whole idea is built for the world we live in today. It's focused on learning throughout your entire life and having the skills to completely change your career path when you need to. This chart just lays out the difference so clearly. On the left, you've got the old way. Commit years to a very specific degree for a single career path. But on the right, you have the Campus Norte model. It's all about gaining specific skills or competencies through short, flexible courses. It's a huge shift from earning a title to actually acquiring skills you can use immediately. So, how does this actually work in practice? Well, it's pretty brilliant. First, they go out and talk to companies to find out what skills are actually needed right now. Then, they build short, focused training modules around those skills. As you complete them, you earn real university credits. And at the end, you get an official certification proving what you can do. You basically build your own education based on real-world demand. Of course, a cool model like this has to prove it works in the real world. So, to put it to the test, Campus Norte started building partnerships with industry leaders. And one of their biggest alliances was with a global tech giant you've definitely heard of. And this isn't just about putting a logo on a website. This partnership means they can bring world-class, internationally recognized tech training directly to their community, making some of the most in-demand skills out there accessible to absolutely everyone. So, what does this actually mean for people? Well, it breaks down into three huge wins. For students, you get free access to official Google training that makes you immediately hireable. For local companies, it's a super simple way to get their employees skilled up. And for the whole startup scene, it creates this amazing pipeline of local talent that's already certified. It's a win-win-win. And the reaction from the public? It was incredible. Just look at this breakdown. More than 60% of everybody who applied wanted courses in just two areas: data analysis and generative AI. I mean, that's a massive signal telling you exactly where people believe the future of work is heading. And if you need one number to really drive it home, it's this one. Over 7,000 applications came flooding in just a matter of months. That proves there is a huge unmet hunger for this kind of practical, accessible training. It wasn't just a launch, it was a clear statement from the public. But this success is about so much more than just one great partnership. It really proves that the entire vision behind Campus Norte, this bigger idea for the future of education, is on the right track. Because the ultimate goal here is way bigger than just one campus. It's about creating a blueprint that can work anywhere, one that gives people the chance to constantly adapt and grow in a world that, let's face it, is never going to stop changing. You know, the former rector of the university, Hugo Jury, really captured the heart of it all perfectly. He said, "This is a new university, not just physically, but another model, which is not about long careers, but about education for life and job reconversion." That just hits the nail on the head. It's about shifting from a one-time transaction to a lifelong partnership with learning. So, the takeaway here is pretty clear. Campus North isn't just sitting around talking about the future of learning. They're actively out there building it, one skill at a time. And that really leaves us all with one final thought. The model is here. The future of education has arrived. The only real question is, are you ready for it?